Good morning to everyone here. We're back playing Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Dry Twice. Our bar and our kitten is currently in the room with her scrunchy toy, jumping up on the desk to give it to me so I can throw it. So we'll have to see how things go. We might have a few interruptions. Right, let's load her up. See where we were at. Was that a zip? Don't think I noticed that the last time. Okay, so we're at the convention, the LARPs convention. It's been a few days since I played, so are you going to leave the heater alone? Oh, here we go, she's jumping back up. He is, so. He's like a dog. Oops, I've just hit something on my tablet. Let me just get this toy. Are you going to come through here? Because you're going to knock something there if I throw this. Not up on the deck. Over this way. Yeah, I'm going to go find it. There we go. It jumps up behind all the monitors and everything. Wait, he does. We had two female cats last time, I still haven't got used to saying he. Right, what were we doing? Oh, here we go. Don't play with it on the desk. What's it? You settle there. Right. We have Cavern, somewhere on the ruins of this island, an audience with Faith. Coburn's keystone is not in his grave, it's in the hotel foyer. I need to get hold of it. Okay. Bobby would swap another keepsake from Reggie for the keystone. No one knows where that grave is. Have you got it? Or you want me to get it for you? I can see this is going to be a fun morning. This is going to be a fun stream. I can't reach that. Okay, I've got it. See, this is what he likes playing with. Can I hold on to it just now? Is that okay? You just lie there. Okay. Have a rest. That's it. Stretch out. That okay? Nora needs her climbing gear. You can come over here. You're just going to lie there in front of the monitors, that's fine. Okay. Nora needs her climbing gear to get to the volcano. And this is all the previous, right? Yeah, I left it under there. I didn't think you'd find it there. Are you just going? No, you are going out. Okay, let's just see how we get on. We've talked to these guys, haven't we?
An ancient device, but there seems to be pieces missing.
We don't have anything, do we? How did we get into the inventory again? Inflatable dude. What's this? A stone slab. Can we put the stone slab in the middle, do you think?
I can't operate it the way it is. Something's missing. Interesting artifact.
Can't pick that up. Oh, we can. Okay. So it's a device and a socket.
Something can be placed there.
Okay, he's away. He's out of the room. Wonder what can be placed there. Does that go on there? Aha, and then the little one.
The stone disc fits on there perfectly.
What about the little one on top? Ah.
The stone disc fits on there perfectly.
So can we
I can't operate it the way it is. Something's missing.
Okay, we don't have anything else that would go on there, do we? We've got a socket for something.
Something can be placed.
It's like a drinks machine, maybe? Do you think water comes out of here? Or something? Fruit rings.
There's a parrot on the package. I have absolutely no idea why it would like fruit rings, but
Can we take that? We can't.
especially good with milk.
Yeah, we don't have any. What else can we look at? What's this? Permanent marker?
Black felt tip pen. How useful.
Yeah, once we know what it's for. Is that condoms? Here's William. There's a watch. Candles?
Dynamite? No, candles. Candles always come in handy. I can't change those. They look pretty old.
Do they? Wait, was there a way to highlight everything?
Good idea, but that won't work.
Didn't mean to do that. Can we mix them up? No.
Those two things won't work together.
What was the key for highlighting everything? That's not what I wanted. Was there not a key that highlights everything? Oh, it's not Q. Q is for quests. U is for something. I is for inventory. How did I get? Oh, spacebar. There we go. Right. It's just so I make sure I actually look at everything. Oh, a light beam. Oh, look. That's shining down onto the air.
The light shines here, on this exact spot on the pedestal.
So we don't have anything that would... Oh, I wonder if we put a cup of water on.
Those two things won't work together.
Right, if we talk to William...
His outfit looks like he's from the 80s. That must be embarrassing. Hi, I'm Larry. Larry Laughter. And you look like...
What will I say? Time traveler.
a time traveler.
What? What on earth gave you that idea? I'm a janitor.
That would have been my next guess.
I'm Will Comply.
Will comply.
Interesting name you have there.
You can thank my parents for that.
What were their names?
Reese and Eve.
So what do you do as a janitor?
You know, cleaning services.
Do you work at a school or something?
No way. I'm a freelance janitor.
Freelance.
It's bad and you just don't know who you're gonna call.
You?
You know it. Will Comply gets everything clean. I can yell at school children, tenants, or employers too if that's what the client wants. Costs extra though.
How'd you end up here?
I was looking for a new professional challenge, so this galactic festival came along at the perfect time. So I thought, hey, why not apply in the corresponding costume? So I made this one myself, got the job, and, well, I'm sure you saw how that turned out. Now I don't know how to get back to new lost wages, and somehow I ended up with these guys. They told me that they needed more players for their LARP. I've never done anything like that before. But I'm flexible.
And in this LARP, you are what?
An intergalactic janitor, of course.
Isn't that a little unimaginative? Isn't a LARP about slipping into completely different roles?
But why should I completely abandon my innate abilities? Besides, a mop is a weapon not to be underestimated. It's kind of like the Swiss Army knife of cleaning equipment.
I have been to a lot of places, but it wasn't until I arrived on this island that I truly understood the word special.
What?
Don't listen to her. She has a problem with men like us who have extraordinary gifts.
What else?
As Game Master, I can offer you a great story.
Really? Can I clean up in there too? Really? The best would be if it takes place in a filthy dump where I have to make a heroic effort to clean up. Is there anywhere like that around here?
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
Good. Then let me know.
Okay.
Over and out.
I don't know if we talked to these last time. We definitely talked to them.
Hey, Smokey Bear. You're here too.
Larry Laffer. Redshirt, this is the man I was telling you about, who opened my eyes to the great truth.
Oh, it's an honor. I hope I too may experience an awakening like that.
What have you been up to, Smokey?
Not so loud. They have microphones everywhere. If I'm not careful, they'll track me down again.
Oh, right.
I had to leave New Lost Wages in a hurry because they picked up my scent. They were everywhere. The man on the bus who kept looking at me, the ticket machine was watching me, and then there was this cat.
And not a cat. All cats are in league with
to
the
Louisiana
enemy.
for a conference on the secret world conspiracy. That's where I learned so many more hidden truths. 111. That's where I also received a flyer for a galactic festival here on this island. There were supposed to be lectures about the aliens who landed here a long time ago and founded a high culture. Supposedly, they hid their profound knowledge about mankind here. A place where you can discover the final insight into yourself.
I heard about that too.
That's what I'm saying. There must be something to it. Anyway, the festival was a disaster. I don't know who organized it, but nothing worked. But at least I met these other folks who are organizing a LARP. Don't tell them. But I think they actually believe it's just a game. And that's when it's the path to true self-discovery.
But who calls their kid Redshirt?
Who calls their kid
tricky.
Redshirt?
We didn't want to bother to think one up first, and then have him drop dead anyway.
What?
That's what those two guys over there said. I have no idea what they meant either.
But I'm an important member of the crew.
Not with a red shirt on.
I don't understand any of this, but those two seem to know what they're talking about.
My real name is Captain Dighard.
Whatever. Anyway, we're here for a LARP.
Will I move my camera? It's what's supposed to happen in this LARP.
What's supposed to happen in this LARP?
I want to find traces of an ancient civilization. They could be behind the current conspiracy.
And I expect an interstellar adventure. Alien races with whom we can live in peace. A real step forward for mankind. Wisdom and peace.
Earlier, you said something about wanting to kick some alien ass.
For purely dramaturgical reasons, of course. Besides, I'd really like to experience a fist fight against a lizard man, where he shreds my shirt and everyone sees my muscles.
Lizard man, where? I never should have thrown my old tinfoil hat in the trash.
You've still got one on.
One is crap.
Oh, okay.
Of course, it can't be a first contact, because that would require following a different directive.
Where are the lizard men?
Easy, Smokey, easy. I haven't seen any.
That only means that they're well hidden.
But without a game master, nothing's gonna happen. Those two bozos over there know exactly how this should work.
Okay, so I could be your game master.
I could be your game master.
You think this is something for you?
Oh, let him give it a try. As long as I can fight Lizard Man, but we also need the perfect setting. Did you find something?
Is to find the perfect location for the LARP. Let me move my camera because it's blocking half the. Next here for yous. There.
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
We'll wait here.
See you later.
Can we just talk to him? No.
See you later.
Okay, so why don't we... They're behind the waterfall, aren't they? I wonder what else is missing. It's like a pointer, isn't it? For a dial or something. You can't use the permanent marker on there to mark anything.
That's fine, just the way it is.
Okay, let's go have a search out here. Okay, so that was inside there. So we've got two other directions we can go. Haven't we? Oh. Was this the poisonous orchid?
It's a pretty orchid growing there.
Yeah, we don't pick orchids. He's got green snot coming out of his nose.
Ah, here's the path the Marquis described.
Oh, that's some size of orchid.
That must be Nora's climbing gear.
Can we take it?
I'm supposed to bring Nora her climbing equipment.
I'll take it back to her once the orchid is bloomed.
Okay. Generator. Anything else apart from the orchid? Vagina dentata. Okay.
Hey, would you be Dora?
Who wants to know?
I do.
I mean, who are you?
Larry.
This-
Larry Laffer.
Dora
how
the
does that
Explorer.
I don't know. You asked.
I give up.
Don't worry, you get used to him.
Your sister says to say hi.
Thanks. Did she fall off something again?
No, but she's preparing to climb the volcano.
I sure hope that doesn't turn into a train wreck.
Have you seen a goldstone or dead Marquis lying around here somewhere?
Have you seen a gold stone or a dead Marquis lying around here anywhere?
No, I
Marquis.
probably would have noticed both of those things.
Too bad.
It's Marquis, isn't it? Or Mark, because Marquis is something else. That's like a tent.
What are you doing here?
Actually, I came here to examine the ruins. They're one of my specialities. I more or less fell into it.
Into the job?
No, I was on vacation in South America when I got separated from my group and fell into a pit. Landed right on top of this gold statue. Man, it hurt. Then I was constantly on TV and everyone said I was an explorer specialized in some sort of tombs. And since I had nothing better to do, I thought I'd just travel around and see if I could find some more.
Any luck?
Not so far, but that statue made me rich, so it doesn't matter.
Wow, good for you.
I'm concentrating on plants now. They don't hurt as much when you fall on them.
Looks like falling seems to run in your family. I'm supposed to bring Nora her climbing equipment.
Yeah, I must have taken it by mistake. I'm such a mess sometimes. I'll take it back to her once the orchid has bloomed.
Is that the vagina dentata? Maybe I can help you get it to blossom.
Oh, you've heard of it. Yeah, it is. Don't you dare touch it. It's very sensitive and only the most empathetic and sensitive people should approach it. Otherwise, it will never bloom. And if it does, I want to be there to see it happen.
I'm totally empathic.
I'm not so sure about that yet.
Maybe I can help you to get that orchid to bloom.
That would be a magical moment. But only absolute experts should be present for that. Like me. And you don't look the type.
But I know a lot about flowers. And bees.
Oh, yeah? Okay, then. There are many different orchids in the archipelago, but they are all extremely poisonous except for one species. You can bring me one of those, can't you?
Of course.
I'm sure you also know that all the others are deadly. Just the slightest skin contact will kill you.
Where exactly does it grow again?
If you know so much about orchids, I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding one.
Oh, I wanted the blue thing.
Which flower do you want me to bring you again?
A specimen of the only orchid on the island that is not poisonous.
Oh, he's not going to... Just...
How's your relationship with your sister?
We actually get along quite well, although there is a bit of rivalry. After all, we work in similar fields. I think she could be a little more relaxed. She's always looking for the next big challenge. She should stop and smell the flowers along the way.
Like you.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're not... Excuse me, sorry, I've been up a lot tonight. Our cats managed to knock some stuff down in the kitchen in the middle of the night, so we're up clearing broken plates and stuff. So, not
See you
slept
later.
great. Right. So what we've got here, we've got roots.
The orchid seems to like a lot of space. I better not touch the roots.
Why not? Let's use some pliers on the roots.
That won't help.
Oh. What happens if we pour some water on them?
Better not.
Okay. We'll give it some red berries.
Those two things won't work together.
What about some fruit rings?
That's fine, just the way it is. That won't help.
Okay. Okay, so there's going to be nothing here for them to adventure. Let's head out back the other way. So that orchid's poisonous.
That's not the kind of bush I like. A thick bush. That's not the kind of bush I like.
Why are we getting to see the bush? Can we dig up the bush?
Better not.
Stone slab.
Rings look old.
Can I take that? I think that would work on the other machine. Oh, a lever.
A lever for leverage. Nothing happened.
We have a spear. We have some gems. We have a
There's a
hole.
hole in the rock. That huge rock has to be moved out of the way first.
Ah, right, so it's different symbols. Oh, now, did we... Was that not... That's the symbols in the cave, isn't it? I'm going to take that back inside. Let's go have a look at these symbols that was in the cave. See if there's anything meaningful on the wall. See, that's them there. Let's put this on here first.
The stone disc fits on there perfectly. Now it looks like all the discs are in place.
So can I use it? What on earth are we doing with this? So we need in this one we need a picture. Excuse me. Something, yeah, we can turn these. What would go with that one? Oh. Did we not get to use them all? Yeah. It's going, oh, it's going the other way, right. That looks the right sort of head for that, doesn't it? Right, so we need to find something that looks like that. There's nothing there. We don't have anything, do we? I don't know. Right, these symbols here, let me just draw these symbols down. Or take a screenshot. Let's see if I can take a screenshot. But saved it to my clipboard. Yep. I'll just move that over there so I can see it. Well, let's try and go back to the cave entrance.
That's not the kind of bush I like.
That is the top symbol. And it's like a swirly thing. Like that. And then we could maybe have the triangle. All these shapes are there on the wall. See, that's the three that's sort of in the middle.
Nothing happened.
I think we can ask somebody about the symbols. I mean, that's that 3 that I did.
I can't change those.
No, I don't want you to change
They
them.
look pretty old.
Oh, but just out of interest.
Those two things won't work together.
But they know anything about the symbols. No.
I have to get going. I have to get going.
I sort of went for that 3 because they were about the same size. He doesn't know anything about it, does he? No.
See you later.
Luminous Mushroom.
Those can't be combined.
No, I wanted to look at it.
That's the information he collected, and he drew penises all around the edges.
And we can't use it.
He wouldn't like that. Not a good idea. He wouldn't like that. He wouldn't like that.
Could we put candles around that ring outside, you think? What shape's this going to be? So do we need to find like Dora's waiting for it to bloom. Dora will only let him near it if he proves his knowledge of plants. So it's this one we're on just now, really, isn't it? And we've got this LARPers. The entrance to the rooms appears to be locked. I need to find a way in. The LARPers want to run an adventure. I'm sure I can come up with something. But we must put something under here.
That's fine, just the way it is.
We put the candles there to get lit.
That won't help. That won't help. Better not. Those two things won't work. That's fine, just
Something
the way
must
it
go
is.
there.
That won't help.
For the vodka.
Better not. Those two things won't work together.
Is there something covering up some symbols here? What about if we poured the vodka over them?
That's fine, just the way it is. That won't help. The light shines here, on this exact spot on the pedestal.
What are we missing here? I can't take that because it's definitely poisonous. What's the bush for? We've tried digging up the bush. Why?
A thick bush.
As though it's hiding something.
Better not.
And we tried digging it up.
Those two things won't work together.
Can we put the candles on here?
That's fine, just the way it is. That won't help.
What other symbols do we have here that we could try? Why have we got the gems, I wonder? Are they like lights? We've got more than 3 sets of symbols. Let me just try a few more of these combinations. Got like a beetle. Is it on here? That one. Hard to tell which one's next because this one's over to the middle right. That one. And that one.
Nothing happened.
What's the bush for?
That's the way into the ancient ruins. That huge rock has to be moved out of the way first. Better not. Those two things won't work together.
I'm very stuck. We probably can't do anything over here until we find that orchid. She's got like a mirror. We definitely can't dig up the roots.
That's fine, just the way it is.
She's not going to let us do anything there. Can we?
Good idea. Those
What's
can't
this?
be combined.
Yeah.
That won't help.
I wish you could.
Good idea. Those can't be. That won't. Good idea. Those can't. That won't. Good idea. Those can't be. That won't help.
Need milk, really, don't we, for those? Black Fetish outfit.
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like that.
Probably not. Oh, dear me. Are we meant to go somewhere else?
That's fine just the way it is. That's fine.
Is this meant to be like finding an adventure for them?
What do you do?
We came here, it was galactic.
And women.
Yeah, loads of stars were supposed to be here.
They weren't.
Total flop. No stars. We almost drowned.
And then there was the storm.
All a total waste. But we found a few like-minded people here and we thought, huh, let's do a LARP.
I know my way around LARPs.
Well, of course, it's pretty obvious that you're doing one of your own about that old dance film.
I have to get going.
How does this relate to the stones at the door? And what do we do with this? Would he like the mushrooms?
I don't think he needs that.
How about the black fetish outfit?
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Let me smell it. Nope. Boring.
Theoretically, it could work, but I should try something else.
So
Good idea,
it's
but
the smell. How about the vodka?
those can't be.
We need to get this inflated, don't we? Somehow.
That won't help. That won't help. Better not.
We could try that through, maybe. Can't go further this way now. Yeah. The bush. Still intrigued why
It's
it's a
not the
bush.
kind of bush I like.
No, but you
A
could
thick bush.
get rid of it, couldn't you? For me. I really want to dig it up. I can't just plier it.
Those two things won't work together. That's fine, just the way it is. That won't help.
Right, let's try. Oh, I've lost my picture. Let's try like the ball thing.
That's the upper ring.
Yeah, it is. That one. That one. And the triangle pointing down. That one.
Nothing happened.
There's no clues. No clues on the wall. We've got heaps of stuff.
Good idea, but those can't be. That won't help. Good idea, but
I'll put the berries in the vodka.
black and inedible.
Inedible, indelible.
Candles ready for use. Anyone looking for a pinch? Anyone? Really handy when it's time to get rid of the bodies in the basement. Are these poisonous? Do I really want to find out?
I must be missing something really obvious. There's nothing else in here.
Not my fetish.
Get that out of here! They're probably using it to monitor us.
He wouldn't like that. He wouldn't like that. Not my fetish.
What would we need the light beam for? I still think it's something like a bottle.
Better not.
With a key.
Those two things won't work.
Gold?
That's fine, just the way it is. That won't help. Better not. That's fine.
I have to make sure we click on the socket.
That won't help. Better not. That's fine. That won't help. Better not.
It's a rocket, isn't it? And we could have that and then the rocket. Would it be swirly triangle rocket?
Over and
But then we've got two. Oh no, it would have to be that triangle. That's the only rocket looking symbol, isn't it? What's this? Oh, the build it thing.
Hi?
Yes?
Does Swingle remind you of anybody?
No? Should he?
Dunno.
Maybe we just shouldn't talk about him.
Great idea. What was that thing with the keystones in the cave again?
There's a cavern of cosmic cognition here we're going to take Faith to, but to open it, we need 4 keystones.
Somehow I keep forgetting.
You have to really listen to me.
What? Why?
Never mind.
Have you ever done a LARP?
I can also speak in other voices.
Ah, forget it.
He tried to sail the Unsatisfied out of the archipelago with a small crew, but huge waves smashed his ship against the rocks. One of them was the legendary Phallus Rock, which is still worshipped today as a symbol of fertility.
So his part of the keystone probably sank there with him.
Probably. He died of a broken hip from sex addiction. Anyway, he was buried on Muffington Island.
Probably with his keystone.
Not much information is available about her, except that she lived with Cockburn.
I have to find that second page to get to Lady Gobbledick's grave and find out more about her keystone.
He threw himself into the Kahlua volcano, but you could go to the volcano and look for clues.
There's been there, but
Nothing.
You should...
That seems to be happening to you more and more. Am I right?
I'm fine.
Maybe I should take you to a phone store or something.
Have you seen one around here?
Good point.
wait, where are they? Oh, can we go anywhere else? Oh,
Hey,
What's up?
do you have any idea what happened to all that junk I collected?
Junk? What junk?
The junk that was hanging on that hook.
The raft-shaped junk?
The junk-shaped junk.
I, recycled it for you. Isn't that great? Anything for the planet.
okay. So we can use the map then. Wait, so we were there. Can we go?
Hi. I know Muffington's one of the
Who's
founding
that?
fathers, but why did they name the island after him?
I think it was the only island that didn't have a name.
Well, that's something. What else is here?
The founding fathers spent a lot of time here, and Rigibald Cockburn is said to be buried here. Maybe you can find some trace of him.
And I need to find a way to talk to Faith. She and the other cannibals will have to trust me. Is there anything else you can tell me about Muffington Island from the file?
The island is also considered to be haunted. It's said to be haunted by some scary Sister Superior.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Maybe I can find her. Speaking of scary, that guy back there does look kind of menacing.
Hey, I'm just gonna grab a coffee since we're figured out we can go back to other islands. I shall be right back.